Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for joining our online reading session of the book Śrī Bhaktyāloka by Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākūr. Om Ajnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikasa Swami Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshadhare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gauravakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Makam Karati Vachal Bhanganga Hare Ganamati Kripada Deshi Mritanadhara Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Agishaya Sivadani Lakshmi Jasa Saraswati Jasa Aste Hridaya Sambhati Yasa यस्य देवे पराभक्तिर् यथा देवे तथा गुरो तस्येति कृता यथा प्रकाशन्ते सञ्जीवयति अखिल शक्तिधर सुधाम्यां च अस्तचन्द्रश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय परितपितृगेहानन्द संसारभूता नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगराय. Okay, continuing to read from the book Śrī Bhaktyāloka, we are in the second topic, second essay, Prayasa, Atyahara Prayasascha, Prajalpo Atyahara Prayasascha, Prajalpo Nimagra, Janasangascha Laulyamcha, Śrī Bhakti Vinashyati. 6 principles which are obstacles in devotional service. So we are in the second one, Prayasa. So continuing to read, the Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.7 says, Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha Janayatyachu Vairagyam Jnanam Chayad Ahaitukam. By rendering devotion service unto the personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, one immediately acquires causeless knowledge or knowledge of eternally perfect servitor of the Lord and detachment free from prayasa. Detachment free from prayasa, from the world. So when one gives up jnana, karma and vairagya prayasa and engages in devotional practices, then the obstacles of dhyana, karma, yoga and vairagya cannot pull one down. Therefore, it is established in Bhagavatam, Bhakti Pareshanubhava, Virakti Ranyatra Chaisa, Trika Eka Kalaha, devotion, direct experience of the Lord, and detachment from the other things. These three occur simultaneously for one who has taken shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ba, 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 ba. There is so much to be unpacked and understood. Okay, so now Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākūr is quoting from this verse, Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayityashu Vairagyam Jnanancha Ahaitukam. That is the quality of bhakti, wherein Ashu Vairagyam and Jnanam. These three, Ashu Vairagyam is very soon, Jnanam and Vairagyam arise from Bhakti Yoga. And what is the prayojana of bhakti? Is that you get Vairagyam and Jnana, which is away from prayasa. This is what is this shloka is. This jnana is not burden of knowledge. It's not information. We should understand. It's not just information. It's about detachment from this world, or in one sense, anasaktasya vishayan yatharam upayunjitaha. Yatharam, that means yatha upayogitaha. Whatever is actually to be used, that is what is understood as real detachment. Detachment doesn't mean that he doesn't want to he doesn't care for anything, or he thinks that he doesn't have anything to do, nothing to do with this world. No, because it is coming from the Lord. Everything is relating to the Lord. Rityartham yat pratiyeta na pratiyeta chapmani. What is the next shloka? What is the next line? Rachetam yat pratiyeta na pratiyeta chatmani. Yad vidyad atmano maya yatha bhasho yatha tamaha. That is Brahma's prayer, Chatushloki Bhagavatam. They said that whatever is not related to me has no value, as Krishna says to Brahmaji. That whatever is not related to has no meaning. So everything is related to the Supreme Lord. What is not related is the desire to serve Krishna is not there. That is the thing. If the desire is there, they will go to anything. एतद् एव जिज्ञासं तत्त्वं जिज्ञासुनात्मनः अन्वय व्यतिरेकाभ्यां यथा भासो यथा तम अन्वय व्यतिरेकाभ्यां what is that? Forgot the last line. Yes, अन्वय व्यतिरेकाभ्यां यस्यात् सर्वत्र सर्वदा. Is that it is said that people can go to any extent. Actually, people should search for the supreme absolute truth and to go to any extent for that matter in time and space, directly, indirectly, they should search for the Lord. But people search for mundane things, they go to any extent. They go to any extent for mundane things and not for Krishna. So here we should understand that the jnana and vairagya which comes out of bhakti uh, is away from prayasa, is prayasa rahita. And we should understand this. Prayasa rahita jnana, prayasa rahita vijnana. We should understand. So knowledge of the eternally perfect servitorship of the Lord. Okay. One of the anarthas which obstacle from getting Shuddha Bhakti, as per Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Harinam Chintamani, is Tattva Vibramaha. Does anybody know how many kinds of Tattva Vibrama are there? Hare Krishna. Does anybody know what is meant by Tattva Vibrama? Are you hearing me? I'm not able to understand.
Yes,
Able
yes,
to,
Priji.
what is
We can hear
Tattva Vibrama? What is Tattva Vibrama?
the ignorance about different aspects
What
of
is about? Okay, so we'll explain here. So this will need to be explained. By rendering devotional service unto the personality of Sri Krishna, one immediately acquires causeless knowledge or knowledge of the eternally perfect servitorship of the Lord. Okay, this is called as the spiritual knowledge. This is called as the Sambandha Jnana. But basically, so it starts from there. It starts from the Sambandha Jnana. It starts from Guhyatara Jnana to understand who we are, your spirit soul. So it goes up to Paramatma and it goes to the absolute truth, surrendering unto the Lord. So that particular knowledge is actually, and from there, other knowledge springs. So one of the anarthas to not to get Krishna Prema or to chant Shuddhanam is that Tattva Vibrama, about illusion about the spiritual knowledge. What kinds of illusion are there? What kind of illusion are there? So that's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur um, he gives um, he gives four types of uh, what I can say. He gives four types of Tattva Vibram, four ways in which one person is an illusion. Four ways one person is an illusion of the spiritual knowledge. First one is Swatattva. You should write it down or you should, should know about this. First one is Swatattva Vibramaha. What is that? Swatattva Vibramaha. Swatattva Vibrama means understanding about the true self, understanding the position of the soul, his own position. That is called as Swatattva Vibrama. Second one is Paratattva Vibrama, about the position of the Supreme Lord. Of course, knowing that he is Supreme Lord, he is the enjoyer, that is there. But even that one is also having so much of problems because we have not understood that Lord is the enjoyer. We have not understood that we have the servant. Although we are serving, so there is some Brahma. So that's why the first one is Swatattva Vibrahma, and another one is Paratattva Vibrahma. Another one is Sadhya Sadhana Brahma. Sadhya Sadhana means what is the goal of life and how to attain it. Sadhya and Sadhana. Sadhana means how to attain. Sadhya means what is the mean, what is the goal. Means is the sadhana and the sadhya is the goal. So sadhya sadhana brahma. And that was the virodhi vishaya brahma. Virodhi vishaya means what is actually antithetical, what is actually problematic in this progress to understand the Supreme Lord, in all these things, Swatattva, Brahma, Paratattva, Sadhya, all these things, whatever the obstacles are there, to not to understand them is called as Virodhi Vishaya Brahma. Somebody has commented something. Yes, yes. These are the four things. So that's why we should understand these four things very clearly, so that we can invoke the mercy of the Lord. And other one is detachment. Detachment free from prayasa. Detachment is what? Understanding that we are not the enjoy for anything. Asaktasya vishaya. So we should not have any asakti for the vishaya, for the things, because everything is maya. We want to engage maya in Krishna's service, so it is very dangerous. So what we can do is that we can take the spiritual master's order to engage maya in Krishna's service. If spiritual master orders us, then only we engage. Otherwise, we are anasakt. Anasakt. Yatharam upijanjitaha will come only under the order of Guru or under the supervision of the spiritual master. Then only that yatharam upijanjitaha, upayukta, this yukta vairagya. What is that? Yaha yasya harer dasya karmanam. What is that shloka? Anasatyasya vishayan yatharam bande Krishna sambandhe yukta vairagya muchyate. What is the shloka which says Falgu Vairag?
प्रापञ्चते कृपा
नहीं नहीं
प्रापञ्चते कृपा
no प्रापंचिकतया बुद्धिया हरि संबंधी वस्तुनः मुमुक्षुभिः परस्त्यागो वैराग्यं फलं. So vairagya means to understand that everything is Hari Sambandhi. Everything is relating to Hari. If we don't have that knowledge that everything is relating to Hari, if you see that it is relating to this material world or relating to this five things of this world, then we cannot understand because there is Hari also. That is why Krishna is called, what is that? He is called as what is that? Turiya. Other name in Vishnu Sahasranam, one of the names of the Lord is called Turiya. We are in the Tritiya. We are in the three modes of material nature. But Lord is above material nature, above three modes of material. That is why it is called Turiya. There is the name of the Lord is called Turiya. It is there by, what is his name? Prahlad Maharaj quotes this. Turiya. Turiya.
Which topic are we into, please?
Sorry?
Topic are you into which?
I didn't understand.
Prabhuji, we are into which page?
We are into which page? Which page? You have the book, Bhaktyaloka book you have?
Yeah.
Okay, you have the book. You can read the Prayasa. The Prayasa, we are in page number 11.
By rendering devotional service, right?
That is what we are reading. That paragraph.
Okay, thank you, Guru. I just find it out here.
Yes. So the thing is that what we are discussing that Turiya. So Lord is in the fourth dimension. Lord is, it is there. Turiya means transcendental. It is there. One of the shloka in 7th canto is there. Turiya. Turiya is transcendental. Lord is Turiya. So it's one of the names of the Lord, Turiya. So we are in the three modes of general nature. We are we are in the pavarga. What is that pavarga? Can anybody say what is pavarga? We are attached because of the pavarga. We are having prayasa because of the pavarga. What are the pavarga? What are the pavargas? Anybody knows pavarga?
Papa, Baba, Ma.
Every varga in Sanskrit and in any vernacular Indian languages, one word kavarga, tavarga, then pavarga, chavarga. These are all there. So pavarga means papa, baba, ma. Uh, what is pavarga? Pavarga means papa, baba, ma. Pa means
Pa means
parishram.
Parishram, yes, Guru.
Pa means parishram. Parishram means hard labor. Prayasa is also one of the pa. You can say, or it's not there, but parishrama. Okay. And then pa means pena. Pena means when we are working too much hard labor, we get sweating. We get so much of from the mouth of the horses, from the mouth of the ox. When they pull a lot, a foam comes from their mouth. That is called pena. And then out of hard labor and this one, we get disappointment, bhyartata. And then when that is not satisfied, then we have become bhaya. Bha means bhaya. And finally, ma means mrityu. Everybody knows this, but how can we get out of this? Satam prasangat mama virya samvidho. What is the shloka? Anybody
Bhavanti
knows?
Hitkarna.
Everybody knows. Bhavanti hritkarna rasayana kata. Tajoshanat
Tajoshnat Apavarga.
Ashu. This word is there. Ashu means very quickly. Tajoshanat Ashu. Here is also Janeti Ashu Vairagyam. Actually, many places this Ashu word is used very quickly. What is that? Hmm, what is that? Bhagavatam is heard. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. What is that shloka? Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatam shloke. Okay, anyhow. So this Satam
Nara,
Prasangat.
yes,
No,
sorry.
no, so,
Naranam Namaskritya.
no,
Naram
no, no,
Chaitanya.
no. Next, after that, there is one more shloka is quoted. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. What is the shloka?
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Naishtikhi.
I know the line. Before that, what is the shloka? Before that, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. How does it come? Hmm, Forgot that verse. How is that?
Nashtaprayasu Bhadresu.
Nashtabhaya Shabhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhagavat Uttama Shloke. Bhaktir
Bhak-
Bhavati Naishtiki. They say the sins are almost eradicated. Almost eradicated means we have to do our part also. Almost they are gone. So like that, Satam Prasangat Mamavirya Samvedo Bhavanti Vritkarna Rasayana Katha Tajoshanat Ashu Apavarga Vartmani. What we get Shraddha Ratir Bhaktir Anukramishyate Shraddha Ratir Bhaktir. So this is the thing. So here Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākur says, so when one gives up jnana, karma and vairagya prayasa and engages in devotional practices, then the obstacles of jnana, yoga, karma, yoga and vairagya cannot pull one down. So one fall down happens because of any of all these things. Jnana, karma, yoga and vairagya. Okay, you see. If we don't have proper knowledge, if our activities are not related to Krishna, and we are not connected to Krishna, and our renunciation doesn't give us Krishna consciousness. There is one verse by Kuntima, by Devahuti. Does anybody remember what I'm talking about? Kuntima, Devahuti prays to Kapila Rishi. She says, I will tell the translation, you tell the sloka. She says that um, uh, by following the dharma, principles, one should become detached. By becoming detached, one should actually develop love of God. One should develop love of God. If one to develop love of God, one should become attached to the devotees. Does anybody remember what is the shloka? Nehayat karma dharmaya na viragaya kalpate. Nehayat, this shloka I remember. Nehayat karma dharmaya na viragaya kalpate na tirtapad sevaye jivan api purtopi saha. They said anyone whose work is not meant to elevate him to religious life. That means if one is working hard in this world, that should lead him to religious life. It should make him dharmic. Nehayat karma dharmaya. Whatever karma is activities is doing, it should lead to perfection of religious life. And by practicing the religious life, one should become what is that? One should develop detachment. Na viragaya kalpate. And that detachment should lead to what is it? Na tirtha pada sevaya. And anyone whose religious ritualistic performance do not rise to renunciation, and anyone situated in renunciation does not lead him to devotional service to the Supreme Lord must be considered dead, although he is breathing. This is very, very important verse. Everybody should by heart. Everybody should remember this verse. Translation. Nehayat karma dharmaya. Karma should lead to dharma. Dharma should lead to vairagya. Vairagya should lead to tirthapada sevaya. That means it should lead to the devotional service of the Lord. It should develop attraction, absorption, and attention towards the Supreme Lord. If it doesn't happen, then whatever he's doing is shramaivahi kevalam. It is just considered dead. What is that? What is that shloka? Bhagavad bhakti hinasya. What is that shloka? भगवद भक्ति हीनस्य जातुस नाम तपस्क्रिया अप्राणस्य हि देहस्य. What is the last line?
Vandanam Lokarandanam.
Mandanam Lokaranjanam. Everybody knows this shloka, but then why don't you chant along with me? If you chant, it will be nice. Okay, so this is the thing. All these shlokas again saying the same thing. Bhakti Pareshanubhava Virakti Anyatirshas. Trika Eka Kalaha, devotion, direct experience, detachment from the other things. These three occur simultaneously for one word. So our process of Krishna consciousness is unique compared to the other paths, other maybe karma, jnana, or Malaysia religion, Christianity, Islam is different because ours is like the sun. As Prabhupada gives the example of the sun. When the sun rises, you can see yourself, you can see the things around you, you can see other people. First, second, third, every person you can see. Sun, under the sun, nothing is dark. This is the point. So Krishna is like the sun. Krishna Surya Mahasama, Maya Hai Andhakar. Jahan Krishna, Taya Nai, Taha Nai, Maya Radhikar. So the thing is that these three can occur immediately. One cannot say, I am practicing bhakti and there is no detachment. That means you're not practicing bhakti. You're only imposter. You're trying to make a show, cutting profile as to you are a devotee. No, it should develop detachment. That's why over a period of time, you see so many people get exposed. Even materially, people get exposed. What to speak of spiritually? How can you cheat Krishna? How can you cheat devotees? No, it is not possible. Over a period of time, everybody will understand that you are only cheated. So that's why uh, these three things: devotion, bhakti, pareshan, that is the direct experience of the Lord, and then detachment from other things. When there is detachment of the material world, there should be attachment of the Supreme Lord. You can't be just negative. There should be some positive engagement in with you. Okay. Okay. Next. So now I'm thinking I'll speak less and I will read more so that devotees will not feel bored. Yeah. Devotees may find too much of speaking sometimes. Okay. Where is that? Okay. When a devotee humbly and without duplicity chants and remembers the holy name of Krishna, then real intelligence easily awakens in this way. I am a spiritual particle, servant of Krishna. Krishna is my eternal Lord. Servant to Krishna's lotus feet is my eternal nature. This world is like a traveler's rest house, and to be attached to anything in this world will not give me eternal happiness. Yes. Traveler's rest house. We are all in the traveler's rest house. Just like Prabhupada gave example. You're traveling in the train from one place to another place, and you don't decorate that particular place where you're sitting. You don't bring LED, you don't bring nice done up bed, you don't bring anything. Just you are seated for a few hours, and then you get down. That seat will go to somebody else. So, like that, in this world, whatever we have bought, it is said that the names, the degrees of the world are like are like I cannot use this word, but yes, this is
Decorations of
the,
that.
yeah. See, the point is that this whole degrees are like the decorations on the dead body. What is the use of decorating a dead body? Somebody is taking. So there are many people who take coins which fall from the dead bodies. They take clothes. They are people like that. But many people they don't take from the dead body. So it's like that. And whomever, whatever land, whatever properties you have, it is like the prostitute. Prostitute, it sleeps with somebody, it goes with somebody else later. It doesn't bother the first person whom she slept before. So it's like that. The properties go to somebody else. Your posts go to somebody else. Your nothing remains with you, and our ego is burnt into ashes in Bengali, I think Paramatmananda Prabhu knows this. There is a proverb in Bengali when the chitta is burning, they will see, and in the old people in the olden days in Bengal and all they used to say, hey dekho, what is that? Or something is burning. Ahankar jalache, something they say. Paramatmananda, do you remember what they say? What they say? They say something. They see your own. What is that? Ahankar is burning. What is something? A chitta. Something they say. I forgot. I wrote it. Paramatmananda, you remember? You remember anything? He's not there. He doesn't remember. I think. Okay. Um, this is very very important. See, just it is burned to ashes. And I don't know whether you all know this or not. The son or the brother or any male person, whoever has burned the body from the head, first they burn the body from the head. You know that? Everybody knows it. Some people they don't know it, but when they put the dead body on the wood, the pyre of wood. So what will happen is that after circumambulating reverse, not clockwise, they will circumambulate anti-clockwise, and then they will burn on the head first, and
Is
then
it
the
that
next.
like Kapal Moksha also?
No, that's what I'm saying. When it is burnt, so and the whole body is burnt, and the person, whoever is burnt, he waits until the kapala, the sound comes out of that kapala, that blasting sound, pum, that sound. Until that sound comes, he will sit, and then he has to hear that. Otherwise, some sin or something is there. I don't know. Huh? It is said
Sorry,
like that.
that's why maybe in Hindi they say Mukhagni.
Mukhagni. I don't know. I don't know. They put on the
No,
face.
yeah.
Actually, they put a wood on the face. They put on the dead body. They put the fire on the face. Actually, not on the head, on the face. They put on the fire, and then rest of the body. And then he goes circumambulates and he puts fire in different places because the ghee is put. He puts in different places, and then he sits near the head, little bit far, and then waits until the kapala bursts, and then he leaves. And then he leaves. See, among all endeavor of becoming WhatsApp CEO, Google CEO, and then big companies, millions and billions of dollars of having all these things, your kapala is burnt into ashes. Uh, this is what you get it. Uh, so for that, We are trying so hard in this world. And there is a place in Badrinath. Does anybody know resort? It is called as Kapal. What is it? Brahma Kapala. Does anybody know Brahma Kapala? No, they don't know. Okay, Brahma Kapala is near Badrinath. People who go to Badrinath, they also visit this Brahma Kapala. This is the Brahma Kapala is the same Brahmaji when he was actually Brahmaji had 5 heads, and when he was having 5 heads and when he was running after his daughter in that particular pastime, particular in anecdote, then what will happen is Shiva will actually behead one of the head which is on the top, and that head will fall in the place presently known as Brahma Kapala. That is, the head is actually the Kapala of Brahmaji. And what they do is that whoever is dying in this world, every day they do Darpana Shraddha for all the living entities of the world. Every day the Shraddha ceremony goes on in Brahma Kapala. So it's a huge thing. In Gaya, every day people go and they do the Shraddha Darpana. In Kurukshetra, people come in thousands and thousands and lakhs. Every day they do this Darpana. Every Purnima, every Amavas, every Purnima they do it. In Naimisharanya they do it. In down south, in Kapa, there is a place called what is that? I forgot near. That is called as Kaila. Yes, I forgot. That place. Every day, this all things Shraddha ceremony goes on. In Mallikarjuna, Srisailam, there also every day it goes on. So this is like these are all eternal facts. It is not just some Hindu rituals to do. So you have to understand. Okay, there you
So,
go. Yeah, Gaya is in Bihar. That I know. That everybody knows. Mm.
no, I was saying like the Kapal Kriya is done after the body is burnt, right?
Sorry?
I was saying the Kapal Kriya is done after the body is burnt, right? When the head is struck with
Actually, when the body is burnt, then
I have
finally.
heard that the head is struck with a bamboo.
But see, that is done only when that is not getting burnt. It is
Yeah,
when
yes, Prabhu, yes,
that is
yes.
that by that what is that Smashana? What is that person? Harishchandra's name was, I forgot that. Um, uh, Katikapari. It's called as Katikapari. Katikapari means the person. Kati means in Telugu that is called. He's called as Katikapari. Katikapari means the person who takes care of the crematorium. He takes care of the
Uh,
crematorium. He is the person who does this. He you know he has he. Wow, it is so horrible to see. You if people don't be there. Actually, women are not allowed to see that. Women are not allowed to see that because it is so horrible. It is so horrible. Oh, Krishna. And seriously, everybody, whoever goes there will think that, oh, why we are suffering, why we are having so much of endeavor in this world to just to become
yeah,
ash. Everybody will have. That is called as Smashana Vairagya. There is why this Smashana Vairagya, that word came? Because in the Smashana, you will automatically get Vairagya. You'll think, oh, why all these things? And immediately you get a ting ting message from WhatsApp saying that happy birthday to your friend, to you. Immediately you get the message. Facebook, WhatsApp message you get. So you forget it. But at least for the time being, you had that Vairagya with you. Yeah? So this is very, very that's why Sanatana Dharma, every activity is the heart touching transformation thing. If you bury, what is there? Even if you bury also, there is Vairagya. Now you can think, anyhow it will go to, the insects will eat it, it becomes stool. Even in Parsis, they will throw to, in Bombay, there is a big Parsi crematorium. There is a big Parsi crematorium in the middle of the Bombay. Actually, previously it was outskirts, but now it became in the middle. And what is happening is that they used to throw the dead bodies. They used to throw these dead bodies, these Parsis dead bodies. And the vultures used to come and then eat and then go away. But over a period of time, what is happening is because it became city, middle of the city, well, there are no vultures, and the dead bodies are becoming sadjara. They're becoming very rotten like thing, and they are not happy. The Parsis are saying that we are not happy. Our elders or our dead people's bodies are not eaten by the vultures. Even that is also a problem.
Even in the hospital banks, like they keep the dead bodies.
No, that is another thing. I am talking about the various crematoriums. The Hindus, they burn, the Muslims and Christians, they bury, and the Parsis, they throw it to the jackals. You know one thing, there is a video you can see in Tibet. They will throw in the mountains. The person who is Buddhist, they die, they throw it in this one. They throw it in the mountains, and big vultures. They are not normal. They are like 20. They are like 5 feet, 6 feet,
They're like
7 feet.
Ruru birds.
I don't know. They're such a big birds. The vultures, they come and eat, and whatever remains are there, these people eat. I am telling about that. It's horrible like anything. And in Africa, Prabhupada writes in fourth, sixth canto of Bhagavatam, they do feast on the old people. They eat the dead body of the old people. Oh, thanks. Okay, enough of dead katha. We'll go ahead. Like this, a practitioner soon attains all perfection. Jnana prayasa. So we should all remember all these. Jnana prayasa, karma prayasa, yoga prayasa, mukti prayasa, as well as over endeavoring for material attachment. That is called as bhoga prayasa. We can know it. This is bhoga prayasa. Worldly attached achievements. This is called as what is that? Ambitious. Ambitious is called in Sanskrit is called as forgot the name. There is over Mahatvakanshi. Mahatvakanshi. And associating with materialistic people are all hostile principles for one who has taken shelter to the holy name. This we should remember every time. What is that? Again, we'll read Dhyana Prayasa, Karma Prayasa, Yoga Prayasa, Mukti Prayasa, as well as over-endeavoring Bhoga Prayasa, worldly chita, Matva Kamshi, and associating with materialistic people, Jana Sangha, are all hostile principles for one who has taken shelter. By these different forms of prayasa, see, these are all different forms of prayasa. One's devotional service is what? Ruined. The prayasa for attaining pratishtha. See, this is one more prayasa. Prayasa for attaining pratishtha, fame, is the lowest kind of pratishtha. What he says, Dushtamon, Tumi Kishera Vaishnav. Pratishtara Lagi. What is that? Pratishtara Lagi. Tomar Bhajan Kait Kevala. What is that?
Kaitava.
Kaitava. What is that? This is called a Sukrera Vishta. Pratishtha is called as Sukrera Vishta. It is called as
Tumhara Pratishtha.
Tumhara Pratishtha Sukrera Vishta. Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur is and Dushtaman Tumi Kishara Vaishnava. Vaishnava K. Jayapatak Srila Jayapatak Maharaj has given the whole commentary about Vaishnava K. You should all read that book, Vaishnava K. Sometime we will read that book also, Vaishnava K. Very beautiful book. Prayasa for attaining pratishtha or fame is the lowest kind of. Although it is lowest, it is unavoidable for many. They can't avoid it. Even I am also doing this reading for pratishtha, for getting name fame, some name fame. And that also should be given by the simple process of devotional service. Okay, now somebody else can read. Every time I'm reading. Okay, who can read? Atindri Prabhu, you can read.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Therefore, Sanatana Goswami has stated in the Hari Bhakti Vilas the concluding verse, Sarva Tyage सर्वत्यागे अप्य अहेय यायाः सर्वानर्थ भुवश्चते पुर्यः प्रतिष्ठा विष्ठाय यत्नम् अपर्शने वरम. Even if one
Okay,
can
this
give
is
up all,
it is read, it is said Pratishtha Visthaya. Already it is said Pratishtha. It is from here Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur has taken Haribhakti Vilas. Vah. Sarvatyage pi ahiyayah sarvanartha bhuvaschate kuryuh pratishtha vishtaya yatnam aparshane varam. Okay, read translation.
even if one can give up all material desires, the desire for fame is very difficult to give up. This desire for fame, which is compared to stool, is the root cause of all anarthas. Therefore, one should carefully avoid touching this stool-like desire for fame. This instruction is extremely serious. The devotee should follow this exclusive duty with special care.
Okay, you see, one may, the thing is that the point is, one may adorn saffron robes, one may do lot of um, upavas, or one may do lot of austerity, one may give up grains, one may give up food, one may give up water, one may give up anything of this world, one may give up bodily consciousness like anything, but giving up pratishtha asha is not so easy. It is because that's why even Prabhupada said that even a impoverished or even a person who is poor, even a homeless guy, is proud of his own farthing. Can you imagine how a homeless person or a person who doesn't have even money, impoverished, how he can be proud of his farthing? Yesterday, we were distributing books, and I just asked one homeless person. I didn't know he or she. I think she's a homeless, but she was having everything. And after that, I found out that she is homeless. And she said, "I don't want it. Go away from here." So I don't want the book. I was giving her free, but still she doesn't want. So this is the unfortunate situation of the people. We were in a place where Hispanic crowd was there, and we were distributing books, and we were giving it free to one small book we were giving. She doesn't want. She's she's proud of her this one. What she is proud of. That's all. Nothing can be done. So that's like we are very fortunate to give these books to the people so that we can leave our pratishtha asha. This instruction is extremely serious. Devotee should follow exclusive duty with special care. Actually, it requires a lot of devotee association, and that type of devotee association wherein we are always being shown what is our reality, who we are. Every time we are being shown that we are servant. Actually, that's why spiritual master, many devotees, sometimes we are scolded for wrong reasons. That is good. Sometimes we feel a lot, why this devotee told me for taking prasadam, for doing some things which I have not done in my life. No problem. So let him scold. Uh, Actually, we should be scolded every second. Then we will think, oh, yes, we should get it. But no, we want pratishtha. We want, of course, nobody is hankering that somebody should glorify his name, but that in the heart we feel burnt. We feel little. What is that? What is that? We feel that we are not being given that respect, which of course others should be respected. I understand, but when it comes to us, it is not that we may tell people, oh, I no, even if he scolds me, not a problem. You go to a person every day, you scold, you will see one or the other day you will go, you will become backfired to him. Uh, so the thing is that at one stage is that we should not feel respected, but at the same time we should give lot of respect. So that is very, very difficult. Expecting respect means expecting pratishtha. No problem. If the whole world is against us, but Krishna is with us, then we have gained. No problem. But it is very difficult to get to that particular this one, because of course we don't say totally it is pratishtha asha, but still we are not detached from that, because we are human beings. Somebody asked me, "Are you not? Did you feel anything when somebody says?" Of course we will feel, because we are human beings. We are having that blood, pus, and the heart, and we are also having some things. So we will also feel. Even a child feels sometimes, but sometimes, many a times, even child also doesn't feel. This one devotee wrote in some place, or he wrote a message to me that sometimes children don't feel. We give the book to him, and then somebody they try to distribute that. They will feel, somebody rejects them, they will not feel so problematic. But when we are not being uh, addressed, or not being uh, like seen, then we will feel a lot. So this will come only when we are under a devotee's attention, under the devotee. That means we should serve under the devotees. If you are an individual person, there is nobody to tell you. You will be on your own. So that is why we keep up on all our anvartas, because maybe we don't want, or we cannot be under somebody, or we don't want to be under somebody. Because I am also like that. But I want to be scolded. Many a times, many devotees, some juniors, and here, many times I go to the new place. I am, I am, I think that I am senior, and I tell something and I am getting scolded. And I think that sometimes I become a little bit aggressive. But many times after that, I think, yeah, whatever has happened is good for me. Somebody's, uh, at least I will not feel that I am so-called senior. From where I learned this senior. Some senior told me that I am senior. That is why I know that I am the senior. But we should always be Trinadapi Sunichan. It is difficult. You have to practice it. Okay, Ram Das Prabhu, you have something to say.
I'll say then, Prabhu, when you finish. Are you finished?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I asked you, Ram Das Prabhu, you can tell. Otherwise, I would be speaking, right? Yes.
So
Yes.
these things are there. For example, it's very easy if you have something within your possession and you think somebody's like misusing or somebody's mistreating you. That's the best time you'll see this come up actually. Is that what?
Yes.
So sometimes it's very easy to say something to somebody, but it's very difficult to tolerate. Oh, why didn't you
Yes.
say this in the beginning? Why didn't you say it? Doesn't matter, beginning, end, it doesn't matter. The thing is that we should understand and how to act. And also, yes, chastisement is there, but that chastisement of unnecessarily should come from the guru. It shouldn't come from others who's trying to cause you disturbance due to all these things in which they're trying to, what is going on. Yeah, chastisement should come, whether you did something or didn't do it, that should come from guru. If we think that we should cause harm to somebody else or cause disturbance, scripture also talks about this. It says that you shouldn't cause disturbance within someone's mind. And this is talking about not even a devotee. It's talking about one in the world, that a devotee shouldn't cause disturbance to their mind. Imagine now you're causing disturbance to one who's practicing, one who's coming. What does Śrīla Prabhupada says? He says, one who comes to Krishna consciousness is the most intelligent. It's the most intelligent. Who's the most intelligent? Anyone who's serving Krishna, anyone who wants to surrender unto Krishna. See, sometimes I go out on books and, so many things can be said. If someone steals a book for Krishna, it's the best thing they ever did in their life. It's the best steal that they steal. You think I'm going to sit there and worry about it? Money will come. Lakshmi, who's in charge of Lakshmi? We always hear, oh, it's Krishna, it's Krishna. Why am I running after them?
One thing,
Why
one thing,
not?
one thing. Okay, one thing I want to interrupt in the middle is that you stick to the point what you are trying to say so that we can go ahead. Uh, okay, can
This is
continue.
all related. It's all related to the same point.
Yes. Okay,
The
I
whole
want to just clarify regarding what you said is that yes, one should not disturb others. These are principles. What you are speaking, these are the principles, and everybody, we can't legislate. We can speak about the principles, but we can't legislate sincerity. Guru Maharaj, his honest Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, many times he says in many lectures, we can't legislate sincerity. You have to be sincere. That means sincerity for the principles, sincere towards the people who come, the new people, old people, devotees, according to the level of devotees. We have to respond accordingly. That is the principle. But we can't legislate that everybody should be like that because everybody is in modes. Although they are devotees, they are in modes. So we should expect that there will be some strife, there will be something bouncing negative coming from the people because they are in modes. Although they are devotees, we should expect that. We may think, okay, why is he doing? We should understand that he will do. If he or she or whoever it is, they will behave like that. We should understand. They will cause disturbance. It is not that. What I am trying to say is that you should understand that, or we should understand that there will be problems like this because as long as this material world is there, you cannot stop this. You cannot
Okay.
say that. What I'm saying is that as long as this material world goes on, these type of souls, they will come in Krishna consciousness, and they are devotees. They are good devotees. Maybe they are may not be surrendered. They are chanting Hare Krishna. They read all these things. They know all these things. But we cannot control them. That what I'm saying is that these things what we are speaking, that we have to be, you may give him, personally I should follow all these things, but if somebody does anything to me, that we should be humble enough to tolerate this, okay. But if for example some guests are brought by some devotees to the temple, and if they behave wrongly, we should expect that they will behave wrongly. We should not that why they did like this, no. But what I am saying is that they will behave like this. It is not that it is because
You're talking
they
about
are
the guest, or you're talking about the devotee?
anybody. See, the thing is that this is matured way of understanding. You're talking about the principles. I am talking about the principles, but we cannot legislate that everybody will follow, should follow, because everybody may follow, may not follow. But we are talking about the principles. But if he doesn't follow, doesn't mean that. What I'm saying is in a matured way of understanding that what see, whenever I approach devotees, I think that there will be problems. I don't think that it is all going to be very nice. No. Whenever I go to the place, I think that, oh, there will be something, I have to be careful. There will be problem, I have to be careful. Every day. Still, even you are careful, still there will be problems because this material world is like that. Maya and Krishna and Kali, they test in different circumstances. They test your tolerance, they test your patience, they test you like anything. So we should also we should be like the snake. Wherever it is possible, we should bring the people. Wherever it is not, we should deal accordingly to the people and get things done and go ahead instead of instead of ending up into strifes and problems and all these things. This I learned it of late. Previously, I used to tell people, "Why are you like this? What is this like this?" No, now I don't say. Why I don't say? Because it is there in individual level of behavior. It is like that. We cannot control. We should understand this very clearly. We may follow the principles like Bhakti Vikas Maharaj says. We should not waste prasadam. Go to Bhakti Vikas Maharaj's own centers. They are wasting prasadam. What you will do? You cannot do anything. You can tell them, go to their feet, fall at their feet, don't waste. But it is unavoidable. They'll say, if you become the leader, you will also waste little or the other. You may say, I will not waste, but it is not possible. It's not possible to keep 100% things sure, very clean, clear. So it is. So it is difficult.
So your point is that I should just do whatever I want? What is there?
No.
I mean,
No.
should
Okay.
I just
No. What other devotees understood? Okay, because there are many other devotees. Asita Prabhu is there. Jagadnath Chandra Prabhu is there. Other devotees. They are living in the communities. They are living in the devotees. They are living with many other leaders who are not our own God brothers. So how they are facing all these things? Whatever I spoken, is it making sense, or am I speaking just like that? Oh, Atindiri Prabhu, one by one you can speak out. So Jagannath Chandra Prabhu, you can tell first. Whatever I'm speaking is make sense or not?
Yes, Prabhuji, can you hear me? Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu, you are right, Prabhu.
No, yes. What I'm saying is that we have to get along with people. We have to tolerate some of the things. We have to explain
Correct,
some things.
Prabhu.
We have to
Yes,
be very stern in some things. We can't be principled every time. Our principles are there for us to follow, and whoever comes to us, we should tell them. But it is very difficult to others to tell, why are you doing like this? No, it is not. It is very difficult. That is what I'm trying to say. We have to talk, we have to do according to what Krishna is saying, what Maharaj is saying, everything. But we can't tell to people. Even if we tell, they may follow, they may not follow. You may say, you said, as Ram Prabhu said, that why creating disturbance? I say that there will be disturbance, and you have to tolerate it. That is what I'm saying.
I'm not arguing with there's not going to be disturbance. I'm
Prabhuji,
saying
Hare
if
Krishna,
we're-
just what what I want to say is that we cannot, we have to be sincere to principles. We cannot legislate the sincerity. That's
Yes.
that's very important point. Yeah.
This point.
That's in the Bhagavad Gita also, like Embrishye tata sheshena yati tichuti tatha kuru.
Yes, we cannot legislate sincerity. We should understand very clearly. We are trying to legislate why everybody is not sincere. No, we can't do that. They will see if they behave with us or with guests, whatever it is, it depends on their moods. That we can't control them. It's like, for example, day before yesterday, one devotee told me that I will not order books for you. You just get out. Yeah, and what I did immediately, Bharbaji, I just immediately told some glorification to him, and immediately he became normal, and he told, okay, I'll order the books, take the books. No, he's like that. We have to behave like that. We have to get our work done. That's all. He's like that. Other person is there. One person is there. One Prabhupada disciple here. There is a newly built pavement way. What we do is that when it is built in the cement, the next day night we leave it, and next day morning immediately we put water. And that Prabhupada disciple, he immediately scolded me. Why are you doing like this? You don't know anything. You ask whatever you say. And I didn't get offended. I know it is good. And what happened after 1 hour? There's a big pouring. It was a heavy rain, and the whole thing became drenched, and it was good. He scolded me. But what I am trying to say is that you have to tolerate. Many people will say so many things. We follow what is told to us by Guru Sadhu Shastra. Even it may happen with our own guests, with our people, with our wife, children also. I remember, in our childhood, when I used to go with the functions and all, and small children used to fight, and because of small children, elders used to fight. Arey Baba, many a times it happened like that. And my father used to scold my mother, and I used to say, why you scold my mother? But it is like that. You can't scold others. So it is everywhere, it is like that. Even in devotional service also it is like that. Even coming to bhakti is also like that. The only thing is that they are not devotees, they are devotees over here. There are other God brothers. That's why we have to move that's why we have to be in a temple in a clustered atmosphere. Every time we have to be with many devotees. With many. We should hear from many devotees. Then we will have a matured understanding as to what is what. We should question them, we should serve with them, tolerate their anarthas, they tolerate our anarthas. It is like that. It is like after marrying, you have to tolerate your wife. Wife has to tolerate the husband. There's so many things husband doesn't want to be wife to be like this. There's so many things the wife doesn't want the husband to be like that. But they will divorce or what? No, you have to tolerate. You have so many times the husband comes to me and says that my wife is like this. So many wives tell their guru that my husband is like this. What can be done? You have to tolerate. Mataji's know very nicely. We cannot just divorce it or say my wife is why she's not sincere. No, you can't say that.
And sometimes senior devotees may also sometimes they can go off track. I have experienced like that. Sometimes it happens.
That is off track is different. But what I'm saying is that my principle is this. While being with devotees, there will be some ifs and buts.
That devotees includes senior devotees also. No?
Every devotee, everybody. It's
Yeah,
including Guru
yeah.
also. Including Guru also. You may say the spiritual one thing which Ram Prabhu told that the spiritual master has the right to scold whenever you want. But it is not so. Many devotees got fried even with Bhakti Vikas Maharaj, their own disciples. Why Maharaj is scolding again and again unnecessarily and they left. You don't know. It is heavy. You may say because you are not serving 24/7 under Maharaj. If you are under Maharaj 24/7 years and years and years, it will be tough. It will be like walking on the fire. Sometimes in South India, some temples in Kali Amman temples, Kali temples and Durga temples, they do this vow of walking on the fire. It is walking on the fire, being with spiritual master. It's not so easy. You may say, okay, spiritual master can scold. Vrindavan Chandra Prabhu explained to me many times, Maharaj will scold for unnecessary things, unnecessarily, without any cause.
You're telling me like okay, so one time Guru Maharaj is given, they're having this question and answer. And they had they have many Prabhupada disciples there. And there was something that was happening at that time. Has nothing to do with me, in a sense. It was happening with someone else, another devotee, some God brothers. And I got chastised. And I got chastised by Guru Maharaj for this. And it had nothing to do with me. So what did I do then? Just got up, pay my businesses, and I took it as a guidance, actually. Whether it was me or not, it didn't have nothing to do with me. But,
No, but
Guru Maharaj just is in front of everyone. In front of everyone, he did this.
See, Prabhu, what I'm trying to tell you
Not
is
just,
that
it's like he did it private.
No. See, the thing is, it's good, but see, I want to change it in such a way, make it very sober and understanding, matured way. What I'm trying to say is that devotees, see, this Trinadabi Sunichana verse is not just like the normal verse. It's Guru you tolerate, you may say, but there are others also, many people who are affecting you. That is what I'm saying. And if it goes on for many times, you also will be pissed off with Maharaj. That is what I'm trying to say. Because you are a conditioned soul. You don't play as if you Guru will tell, I don't have any problem. No, it is not that. There is a level of tolerance in you also. Sometimes you will be, but if you 100 times, 1,000 times, if spiritual master will tell you, then we can understand. Whole life Guru Maharaj chastises you, then we can think. One or two instances where Guru Maharaj is telling you, it is not that you develop tolerance. That is not the test of tolerance. That is what I'm trying to say. That is not the test of tolerance. You tolerate it. What is the great thing you tolerate? He is your spiritual master. He can chastise you. You tolerate it. That's fine. But what I'm saying is that if other devotees also say we should tolerate because they are our God with us, yes, this is what I'm saying. Even if they are not our God with us, at least he is a devotee. We should understand. He is chanting Hare Krishna. Tolerate. That is what I'm saying. He will create disturbance. Tolerate.
So what is the difference? So what is the difference between what you're saying now and what it is originally I stated? Because I'm saying that we
don't complain or say anything. That is what you were telling the principles. He should not create. You said he should not. He or she, whoever is the authorities in the temple should not create disturbance for the guests. It is for us, it is okay for guests, they may not create disturbance. But we should understand they might create disturbance for guests also. That is what I'm saying.
Okay, if those things come about, at the end of the day, it's coming about. But I'm saying if you're aware and you have the knowledge and understanding of this, why? There's some that normally does this out of, for whatever reason. Normally, it's like it's almost like a habit. Okay, and there are those who it happens out of like circumstantial. My point is not so much so of should we tolerate or should, I mean, you've been around me long enough. You see what it is that I'm dealing with. So it's not the point of I'm not tolerating. You know, I got Rancho Prabhu and Rama Mataji and like, you know, it's like
Yeah.
so many things I want to tell them. So
Don't
many
go
things. But
personal.
they're still
Don't
with
go
me.
personal. Don't go personal. Don't go take names. But what I'm saying is, just we have to finish this as soon as possible. You can tell and finish it off. You can tell and
Okay.
finish it.
Well, that's no, yeah, I mean, my point is that, sorry I took the names, but my point is that there's so many things that you might want to say, but you don't know what that person is dealing with. These things are there, yes, they arise, but my point is that if when I speak on this, I'm not speaking on it as the situations which occur by these different things. Is that if we're practicing, we should be aware of how we're actually acting. This is my point. My point is I'm
This
not
is
speaking in
this
the
is
general. I'm not
no
I'm
no
not
no.
speaking in
This
the
is
general public. I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
speaking. I'm not
This
speaking
is
in
the
the.
point. No, that's what I'm saying. We should know how to act. Is the legislating of sincerity. That is what I am trying to say. We should know how to act. Is we are trying to legislate sincerity. There is a certain way to act. That is called as etiquette. That's what you're trying to say, right? There is an etiquette. There is a behavior etiquette. But what I'm saying is that there are principles how to behave, how to follow, how to act, but we cannot legislate sincerity. We have to face. We have to face it, and then accordingly, humbly, we have to respond. That is what I'm saying. Okay. If anything is there, tomorrow we'll discuss. And for today, we will stop here. It's already 11:40. I have so many things to do. I have to. Okay, thank you very much for all the devotees and for patiently hearing. And if at all anything has come from my mouth, please forgive me. I fall at your feet. Please forgive me, and please tolerate me. Anything. Don't leave the group or anything like that. If anything is there personally, you can inform me. We'll stop here and we will go ahead in speaking about Varnashram. Next Varnashram, and there are many slokas. See, this Tatenukam verse comes, and then Athapati Devapadam. So many things to discuss. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpataru Desya Kripa Sindhe Devacha Patitanam Bhavane Vaishnavibhyo Namo. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Jagat Guru Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Śrī Bhaktyaloka ki jai. Śrī Bhaktivinoda Ṭ𝚑ā𝚔 ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Jai.
So let's
Jai
Vikas Maharaj ki.
Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.